Yeah, I'm just arrived and it's crazy how many people are here.
I think it's a great idea because the people have the opportunity to develop their own ideas and meet other hackers.
Hi everybody! Are there any hackers in the house?
Started in an incubator, so it wasn't really a special thing. I actually find that really good because
It's always nice to meet all the sponsors, the cool companies, see what they do and try out their stuff.
You have a lot of students which are just like starting with programming, with hacking, with doing things. And then you have the professional engineers which come from bigger companies which just do that for fun in their free time.
The whole atmosphere, it's so difficult to describe. It's so vibrant, it's so alive. You have different people coding for 40 hours non-stop, no sleep, tons of Red Bull and chocolate. So it's really cool. It's really difficult to describe, but you feel very much alive and like you're being part of something bigger, you know?
First of all, you can learn a lot of different technologies from all the companies that are represented here, and they are happy to share their technology with you. And secondly, you meet a lot of people, so that's networking. And even if you don't learn something today, you meet people from whom you may learn afterwards.
So the name of our team is Timer. We are doing a time tracking solution. There are already many of these out there, but we have a different approach. Our approach is that you don't need to do anything to track your time. It tracks your networking environment to see if you're at work or at home and lots of other factors, and all of that goes into a learning algorithm that then determines at every one moment if you're at work or at home and if you are productive or if you're unproductive.
Okay, so we are team No Password, and our idea is to use the reflex from the eye, from the pupil, to authenticate your access to websites. So we want to substitute the password from a reflex of the body.
It's about 12:30 here now on the second day. We're going into the final night of the hack. We're here really to meet new people and play with new technologies. We've been playing with lots of hardware this weekend, which we don't usually get to do on our daily jobs. We chose this hackathon just because of the size of it and the opportunities that this hackathon would have compared to the more local hackathons in London.
My biggest dream would be to win this hackathon, get a job with Google, move to California, Silicon Valley, and have a window view in their Mountain View office.
So the HackZurich basically gave us a lot of confirmation that the idea we're working on is actually very exciting for people. So we took this as a starting point to really focus on the company. So I think the HackZurich focus on bringing very interesting people with a lot of different backgrounds and matching them, and that creates a very interesting environment to be creative in. In the shortest period of time, you actually come up with an incredible functional prototype usually, which very often turn into actual products later on. Some people say it's kind of a forced environment. I think for a certain type of personality, this is the perfect breeding grounds for new companies. In general, when going to hackathons, try to make sure to talk to everybody. Like usually you meet a lot of really interesting people who will get important at some later part of your life. Maybe you might hire some of them, maybe some of them turn into very good friends, which actually happened for me here at the HackZurich. So just meet as many people as you can.
You can have ideas all day long, but if you don't do something about them and if you don't try and put them to the ground and run with it, and then what's the point? And this is a fantastic racetrack in many ways to come here and test your idea on the ground.
We're Team Ivy, and we developed a bot that actually generates websites for the user using natural language. Ivy symbolizes this bot that we talk to generate all the code and everything that's actually a real hassle when you have to do it manually nowadays. So previously, when you need to build a website, you had two options. You either had the easy way, then you lose all the functionalities, or you had the hard way, but you need like 2 years of experience to finally get to the product that you want. But what we want to do with Ivy is have no compromises. So essentially, it should be super easy to use. You talk to it, and it generates the most advanced features that you would need 2 years of web development for. I guess it is somewhat unreal because at first we got this audience award. So we thought, okay, it's really cool that we already won the audience award. But there's not like a way that we're gonna also win the first prize. But that really took it away for us. Like, we're just blown away by all the incredible feedback that we've received. So what I always think is the best part about hackathons is that you can just come here and disrupt any sort of technology, right? And the big companies are also here supporting you and seeing the innovation that we young people do. And the way to find something that can actually win is by looking at the problem set that we deal with every day. And if you're really somebody that is a victim of these problems, you will have the will to change it.
The best advice I can give for young hackers is, one, research your idea. If you have an idea, research it, find the market, find how developed the market is, what competitors there are, and just as well, call someone. Once you have that idea, pick up the phone, write an email, send a LinkedIn message, contact someone who could be your potential partner or a potential customer, and validate your idea with them.